Images speak louder than words, or in this case, a reel. Kylie Jenner has become famous for many reasons, from dramas with her pregnancies, her relationships, or the simple fact of her belonging to the Kardashian Jenner family. However, a few days ago, Kylie became famous for destroying the planet, as many fans have claimed. Kylie has become part of the worst offender list when it comes to CO2 emissions for the use of her private jet. Not only did Kylie Jenner appear on this list, but also Travis Scott. The businesswoman received hate on social networks because after this list was published, the makeup guru posted a photo on a private jet. Was she making fun of that list? Fans did not take the joke lightly. Here we tell you more details. Kylie Jenner is the youngest of the Kardashian sisters. She has made a fortune not only because she belongs to the famous family, but also because she owns a company that sells vegan cosmetics. Well, all very noble and eco-friendly, but there is other data regarding commitment to the environment. The problem is that she has a private jet and uses it to cover very short journeys, polluting and unleashing the anger of those who see double standards in her attitude. Sure, it's a jet that she enjoys and, of course, stormy, but with devastating consequences for the environment. The latest reign of anger was received after publishing a photograph with her boyfriend, Travis Scott, wondering if they were traveling on her jet or his. The image accumulated more than 8,500,000 likes on Instagram, but also hundreds of responses from those who criticize it for frivolity and disinterest in the environment. The lack of consideration is amazing, says one user, while another says, "This is exactly what I'm recycling for." But where did all the hate come from? Why are they pointing at Kylie Jenner? Let's explain to you. A few days ago, Kylie Jenner was harshly criticized for making flights of a few minutes in her private plane, with the apparent objective of avoiding traffic on a journey that would take less than an hour by car, which generated great controversy between her followers and detractors on social networks. This news was revealed thanks to verified information. The usage of private aircraft is criticized because it contributes to the climate-changing emissions of carbon dioxide. Compared to commercial flights, private planes typically emit higher emissions per passenger. A study identifying the top offenders based on who took private jet flights the most this year was just released by the marketing company Yard. According to the research's website, Celebrity Jets, the world's greatest public source of unfiltered flight data, feeds information from ADS-B Exchange into its Celebrity Jets Twitter account, which Yard used to create the study. Celebrities' private aircraft CO2 emissions have come under fire from followers and environmentalists. While several pointed out the environmental impact of private planes, the outcry intensified when Celebrity Jets claimed that Jenner took a 3-minute journey on her plane, which was equivalent to a 40-minute car commute. Jenner, who isn't among the top 10, came in at number 19 this year with 64 flights that produced 1,682.7 tons of CO2, according to Rolling Stone. Based on their use of their private jets, Kylie isn't even in the top 10. However, note that Travis Scott, who is dating the Kylie Cosmetics founder, is in the top 10. In 10th place is the rapper Travis Scott, father of Kylie Jenner's children, whose private jet spent more than 8,300 minutes in the air and emitted more than 3,000 metric tons of CO2 so far in 2022. It was indicated that the shortest flight he made was a distance of 11.7 kilometers. Who else accompanied Travis Scott in this top 10?
It's Friday night. We ain't kicking in a while on a Friday.
Oprah Winfrey ranked 9th on the list of celebrities who pollute the most from the use of their private aircraft, with a total of 68 flights so far this year, emitting nearly 3,500 metric tons of carbon dioxide. In 8th place on this list is actor Mark Wahlberg, who in 65 flights spent more than 10,000 minutes in the air, which meant a CO2 emission of more than 3,700 metric tons. Next on the list is another Kardashian. What a surprise! Kim Kardashian recorded 57 flights so far in 2022, and thus emitted more than 4,200 metric tons of carbon dioxide, which appeared in 7th place on the list. Although these flights had an average duration of 85 minutes, the shortest trip she made was 23 minutes. We're not surprised that several members of the Kardashian family are on the list. In the 6th position on the list is the name of filmmaker Steven Spielberg, whose aircraft remained in the air for more than 12,400 minutes, averaged flights of 1 hour and 47 minutes, and issued more than 4,400 metric tons of polluting particles. Also, the country singer and husband of Gwen Stefani, Blake Shelton, ranked 5th on the list. After making 111 flights in the first months of 2022, Jennifer Lopez's ex-fiancé and former baseball player, Alex Rodriguez, is 4th on the list. His private jet made 106 flights. Jay-Z is in the 3rd position on this list, and his private jet had a record of 136 flights made so far in 2022. Retired boxer Floyd Mayweather is the 2nd most pollutant celebrity with the use of his private plane. But according to the study carried out by Yard and published by Rolling Stone, the singer and songwriter Taylor Swift is the celebrity that has generated the most polluting emissions so far in 2022 due to the use of her private plane. Approximately 8,300 metric tons of CO2 were produced by the Shake It Off singer's plane, according to the investigation's findings, during its 170 flights, which had an average duration of 80 minutes and an average distance of 223 kilometers. However, the singer has already defended herself in this regard. But wait, if Kylie Jenner isn't on the list of the 10 people who pollute the most with her private jet, why did social networks explode against her? Well, let's just say that her reaction to the list wasn't the best, since she was a bit mocking when posting a certain photo on her Instagram. At CelebJets, you want to take mine or yours? Jenner said in the caption she shared online 3 days later of her boyfriend and Travis Scott standing in front of 2 private jets. Kylie Jenner grew up in front of her television screens as the youngest Kardashian Jenner sibling on the venerable E! Reality series Keeping Up with the Kardashians, which gave her a different childhood than most of her fans. She converted her celebrity into a journey of self-made success, eventually founding the billion-dollar business Kylie Cosmetics. The star of Life of Kylie is still living a different kind of life, so it shouldn't surprise us that the image of her family posing in front of their private jets went viral for all the wrong reasons. It's possible that the entrepreneur wanted to capture a cute snapshot of her family. However, when she brought up the fact that both she and Scott owned private jets, many of her followers couldn't help but take offense at the seeming display of her wealth and the little importance they gave to the environment and its care. Like, in the words of one commenter, "This post just called me poor." So what do you think? Do you think Kylie Jenner posted that photo on purpose to make fun of the list? Do you think that those who appear on that list should stop using their private jets so much? Tell us your opinion, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any news and drama from your favorite celebrities. See you in the next video, and hey, don't forget to use your jets less. Just kidding.